Donna is with us in Pennsylvania. Hey, Donna, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How about you?
Better than I deserve. How can I help?
Um, okay, so I've listened to your show and I've heard you talk about the student loans and parent responsibility, and forgive me if I get upset. I was stupid, plain and simple, but I'm trying not to compound it. So I ended up with two sons, and I came out with a Parent Plus loan of $369,000.
Oh, baby girl.
And now, granted, one is a biomedical engineer. One is a researcher with NASA. They landed well. They're making around 65 to 70,000. Okay, so it wasn't like they took anything, but still, that was too much
Those
money for
jobs
me
both
to.
sounded like they should be making twice that.
The first couple of years, they got to put in
Okay.
their time.
Okay, so they're just
great
fresh out.
companies.
Now, was there
Fresh
any handshake agreement between you and these rocket scientists that they're going to repay any of this?
We talked about that I'm a single mom. Their dad does not participate in any of this or help or any way like that. And I said, I will do this for you, but we're the three musketeers here. This is the three of us in this together. So they know that they need to pay it back.
Oh,
but
good.
At the same time,
Okay.
I'm the parent. I'm the adult. I
What do you
allowed
make?
this to happen.
What do you make?
I make around 85.
Okay. All right. Well, I agree. You're not an unwilling victim. You're a grown lady. You signed up for this mess, but it's a mess, and it's going to require a village. So the
Right,
three
and that's what
musketeers
we're
are going to have to,
doing.
yeah, the three musketeers are going to have to get together and kill Sally Mae.
Exactly. Exactly.
We're going to put them out on an assassination squad.
Believe me, if they would just let us have a decent interest rate, it's the interest rate and the compound interest
Well,
that's getting
not
it.
really, because really, let's
No,
pretend.
there's a huge balance.
Let's pretend for a second, and I sure hope I'm not pretending, but let's pretend for a second we had three people making $100,000 a year, which is where we are 24 to 36 months from today.
Mm-hmm.
That's $300,000 income to deal with you said 369,000 debt. Is that what you said?
Right. Yes.
Okay. So if each of you chip in, live on make 100 and live on 50. I'm just using round numbers.
Right.
That's 150 a year on this. That's 2.5 years.
Right. And that leads to my question. I sold my house recently, not for the student loan debt. It was a 4-bedroom that my kids are in other states right now. So I paid off all of my debt. And
Well, this
I
is
have
your debt.
40,000 left.
Yeah, this is your debt too.
Right. But I paid off the other. There's no credit cards.
You're debt free except the Parent Plus.
Right.
Okay.
So I have 40,000 left.
Okay. It goes on this.
I'm trying to figure, and that's what my question is.
Yeah.
Like, should I leave this in a nest egg for myself?
No.
Okay.
No. We have to attack
Perfect.
the student loan debt. All three of you have to pretend like you are one household and you are going to live like three college students, broke people, nothing, no life, and you're going to destroy this mess. Because your other option is to try to do this somewhat gradually or quote unquote more reasonably, and you will never get out.
Okay.
This is too big. It's too breathtaking. My stomach's in my throat, and it's not even my debt.
Believe me, every night it's like I just don't know what to do other than the plan
I know
have.
what to do. You get on the phone with
Right.
the other two musketeers, and let's form a strategy for assassinating Sally Mae. I mean, we are going to say you're putting in 50. Everybody's putting in $4,000 a month. That's $48,000 a year. All
Yep.
three of us are going to do that, or more, because
Perfect.
I didn't sign up to commit financial suicide for two rocket scientists.
And that's where I didn't understand whether or not I should split my money between the student loan debt and keeping something
No,
for
the
myself
problem is
to
it's in
set
your
myself up
name,
for
and
the
if these
future.
two guys decide they're going to be goobs instead of three musketeers, you're really up a creek.
Okay.
So I'm sure hoping they're not goobs. I'm sure hoping they're
No,
men
they
that will
are.
follow through and keep their word and take care of their mama.
Yeah, they are the best.
Okay. Then while we still have that camaraderie, let's get agreement that let's start putting some actual numbers, and all three of us are saying, hey, it's permission to play. I got to ante up and ante up. Everybody's going to ante up $4,000 a month.
Okay.
And you're going to work extra jobs until your income makes it easier to do $4,000 a month. Because $4,000 a month is 48,000 times 3 is 150,000 into 369 gets us out of debt in 2.5 to 3 years.
Oh God, that would be amazing.
Well, it's simple math. Did you do it with me? Divide 369 by 50,000.
It's like when I was doing the math here, I'm looking at 7 to 10 years.
Yeah, well, you're looking at you doing it by yourself too. And I am assigning the other two members of the Three Musketeers to assist in Sally Mae's assassination. This has to occur. We have one for all for one, baby. You're going to have to start sending all kind of Three Musketeer memes back and forth and cartoons and have some fun with this. Sally Mae's going down. Moms and dads, do not repeat Donna's life. You don't want Donna's life. Don't do what Donna did.